Rich rising, everyone. How y'all doing? Multitasking today. Came in here to talk to y'all, lecture. My name is Shayna Singleton, aka the Herpes Goddess, and yes, having me is a big flex. I am the founder of Herpes Can Never Grow, the largest herpes awareness platform of over 331K because I inspire people to love themselves more. The mission at Herpes Can Never is to be at war with the stigma until our community feels comfortable being open about their status and proud of their sexuality. Wagwan, Midori. How y'all doing today? I want to talk about mindset. I'm always going to constantly repeat myself because it's the truth. We spend 90% of our lives within our own brains, y'all. So how we feel, react, where we are going through is all a reflection of our mindset. If we spend so much time within our own brains, we must make it a place we can rely on the most. A place of support, peace, retreat, empowerment, encouragement. You have to learn how to be kind to yourself. If you are not mind aware, someone will snatch you out of your energy space, y'all. Your mind has to arrive to the destination before your life has an opportunity to catch up. So I want to talk a little bit about herpes limiting beliefs. But this can apply to your life if you don't have herpes at all, just limiting beliefs altogether. Some herpes limiting beliefs is no one would ever want me. I'm dirty. People will judge me. I'm not worthy of love. My dating life is over. My sex life is over. I shouldn't have been so promiscuous. Everyone will reject me. I won't be able to have who I want. My options are limited. Herpes ruined my life. I'm not worthy of a high value man. I'm not worthy of a high value woman. I feel disgusting. I feel embarrassed. I feel like a disappointment. Now, you can change those limiting beliefs. Self awareness is going to be key to your healing. Once you are aware, I need you to understand that every time you feel that way after being aware that it is a choice that you are making, you have now accepted the stigma. So it's time to change that mindset. No one would ever want me changes into I don't get chosen, I do the choosing. I'm dirty. Dirty turns into I'm a sexually responsible adult who knows my status and able to have clear sexual communication. People will judge me. No one's opinion could ever define me. I'm not worthy of love. Thank you for the badges. I appreciate you. I'm not worthy of love. I am enough. I am worthy and I deserve love. My dating life is limited. Having me is a blessing. My sex life is over. My healthy sex life has just begun. I shouldn't have been so promiscuous. I could have got herpes promiscuous or not. Everyone will reject me. Having me is a big flex. I won't be able to have who I want. I don't want nobody who don't want me. F them. My options are limited. I know my worth. Herpes ruined my life. No, herpes put me on a path to self-discovery. Again, remember, your mind has to arrive to the destination before your life has an opportunity to catch up. So it's up to you to make sure that your mind gets there. Now let's talk a little bit more about spirit versus ego, right? Your light, the good you do, say, think, believe, eat. It's all a result of your spirit. Have you ever had an intuitive feeling, a gut feeling, usually warning you to do the opposite of what you're about to do? That's usually your spirit. When people say trust your intuition or trust your gut, they're usually referring to your spirit. Now, your ego is your limiting beliefs, your triggers, your negative reactions, your low frequency emotions, such as fear, telling you that you cannot do something or that you're scared or you're not enough, right? I challenge you all on this live who is listening to this lecture to go to war with you. This week and for the rest of your life, I challenge you to go to war with your ego. I call this the you versus you challenge. You have to learn how to call yourself out on your own shit. Put yourself on a pedestal and take accountability. Learn how to be kind to yourselves. Now, this brings me into transferred energy. Energy is contagious. Ooh, before I start, I don't tell every guy I date I have herpes. Okay. All right, transfer energy. Energy is contagious. Now, this is my favorite famous car analogy, right? I'm having a wonderful day. I did my morning ritual. I done breathed, meditated, prayed, showered, worked out, read a book, ate my breakfast, and I'm ready to start my work day. Hop in the car, have my favorite song playing, and some idiot cuts me off on the road. This asshole is somebody who is about to be evicted. His wife has been nagging him for 10 days straight. He got 5 kids that been getting on his nerves, and this is his 5th time being late to work. And he's going to get fired if he's late again. So he's rushing on the road. He's mad, and he cuts me off on the road. And now my first instinct is to speed up to him, flick him off, and maybe honk my horn. I just allowed somebody I've never met before, never spoken to before, never even seen before, energy come into my car, into my energy space, and take over my beautiful morning. That is how contagious energy is, y'all. Okay? So we must be mindful of the energy we surround ourselves with, be mindful of the energy that we're putting out. Do other people, places, and things have more control over your energy than you do yourself? Are you selfish with your peace? Or do you find yourself choosing to be upset over being at peace? Are you influenced by the energy of the room? Or do you let the energy of the room, or do you influence the energy of the room? Let me repeat that. Are you influenced by the energy of the room, or do you influence the energy of the room? Do you set intentions with the type of energy you bring, or do you just wing it? This is my favorite question. I'm going to repeat. Do you set intentions with the type of energy you bring, or do you just wing it? I used to be the type of person that just wung it, right? If I was going into a party and I knew there was going to be 10 people there that I ain't like, I already had a pissy energy, angry energy. I was going in there on some rah-rah, ready to fight because I knew there was going to be some people there that I ain't like. Now, recently, I went to an event where there was going to be a whole bunch of people that I ain't like. And what I told myself before I got into the car to take myself to the event was, Shayna, your spirit is golden. Shayna, your spirit is light. You influence the energy of the room. You make everyone feel good about themselves, and you make everybody want to love on themselves. This is exactly what you're going to do when you come to this party. Because I decided to take a break with me and talk to me and coach me before going into that toxic area, I was able to have a good time. They were able to have a good time. And I influenced the energy in that room instead of being influenced by the energy of the room. Now, who in here on this live is the type of person that would give their last dollar to help a friend? I used to be the type of person to give my last dollar to help a friend. Who else is in here like that? I see 10 of y'all. You can answer me. Who in here on this chat ignores their boundaries to protect someone else's peace? Thank you. Thank you for answering. Who is someone who ignores their boundaries to protect the people around them's peace? All right? Who in here says yes to others, even if it involves saying no to yourself? Who in here holds back from being their authentic self just to make the people around them feel comfortable? I used to do all of those things, y'all. Every single last one of those things, because I wasn't self-full. And if you do anything that I just mentioned, guess what? You're not self-full. But that's okay. You're aware now, and that's worth celebration. Awareness is always going to be worth celebration. All right? So let me get into securing the bag. Everyone heard of the saying, secure the bag, right? Usually when people mean when they're saying they're securing the bag is that they're securing money, correct? I want us to change that definition up a little bit. And I want it to mean more than just money. Our bag should be filled with self-love, self-worth, financial stability, our own happiness, self-care, and energy rituals. That's what your bag should be filled with, right? Our bag has to be filled to show up the best version of ourselves for everyone else. The best mother, father, daughter, brother, son, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever it is. Your bag must be filled to show up as the best version of yourself. If you keep digging in your bag to take care of everyone else, you're not only doing yourself a disservice, but you're doing everybody that you love a disservice as well. So yes, you may show up, you may think that you're showing up as loving by giving your friend your last dollar, but you're actually doing them a disservice by giving them their last dollar, because you're not giving yourself a fighting chance to create abundance. This is why you must love yourself the most. You must put yourself first, including your children. You must put yourself first so that you can guarantee to show up the best version of yourself always. Once you learn what it takes to fill your bag, you can create abundance. And it's spillage. Shit that can't fit in your bag anymore, that's the abundance. With this abundance, you can take care of your loved ones. You can give your friend a stack instead of just $1. But you have to make your bag a priority in order to get to that point in your life. It's like being on a plane, y'all. The flight attendant tells you, in case of an emergency, to put your mask on first before helping someone else. You can help multiple people if you take care of yourself first. But if you put yourself last, you'll lose oxygen quicker than you can help. You'll lose oxygen quicker than you can put the mask on someone else. Let me see what these comments are talking about. Glad I took the time to pop in. Keep sharing your beautiful light. Sending so much love your way, Goddess. Thank you, Goddess. Then having an autistic son, I realized I had to be emotionally, physically, and mentally here and present for me in order to successfully heal and learn to fight. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. All right, y'all. So today I challenge everyone on this live to learn how to love what loves them back. On your journey to becoming self-full, I challenge you all to love what loves you back. Examples of that, right? I used to love cheeseburgers. But guess what? Cheeseburgers used to make me constipated. It used to give me stomach aches. It kept me filled with shit. Dead flesh just rotting in my stomach, right? I was in a toxic relationship with cheeseburgers. Just because I loved them so much, I still didn't receive love back from them. Another food, asparagus. I love asparagus, right? Asparagus is packed with nutrients. I'm not in a toxic relationship with asparagus. It actually loves me back. I love watching Love and Hip Hop. But guess what? The drama, it's not teaching me or giving me anything. I am in a toxic relationship with a television show. I also love TED Talks. TED Talks is feeding me knowledge. It loves me back. Down to our actions, right? If I compliment somebody and I make someone smile, it's an action that loves me back. But if I say that I'm keeping it real and I told somebody that I don't like their outfit and I'm just keeping it real with them, right? It's an action that has made somebody else sad, made somebody else insecure, made somebody else feel unconscious, and it's an action that doesn't make me feel good. It's an action that's toxic that doesn't love me back. All right? So whatever you eat, do, say, believe, think, make sure that it loves you back. Constantly ask yourself that question, especially when you are triggered. Your triggers are going to lead you to the unhealed portions of yourself. I learned so much through my triggers. I learned so much about myself through the people who trigger me the most. I got to practice my triggers by surrounding myself with people who trigger me the most. By actively choosing not to be mad, actively choosing not to react, and to instead self-reflect. We have to practice new habits to replace bad habits. If you're someone who is triggered and reacts instantly, you become the emotion instead of feel the emotion, it's time to practice something new. Euphoria always say when you're pointing the finger, you always have 3 fingers pointing back at you. You can't control what somebody says. You can't control what somebody does with their life. Think they are living their own life. They are making decisions for themselves. You can't control that. So you can't allow it to hold so much weight in your own life. The only thing you can control is how you feel about it, how you react towards it. That's what you can control. And if someone's statement is triggering you so much, instead of pointing the finger at them, take them 3 fingers pointing back at you and reflect. Why is that statement holding so much weight over me? Why am I choosing to be upset right now over my own peace, over my own happiness in this moment? Recognize that that is a problem. All right, y'all. So who's in here? Because I am ranting. I came on here to lecture today. I'm usually in here to do Q&A. I haven't really been active in the comments. Somebody bought a badge. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate you. I see 10 people on the live watching. Blessings, beautiful. I'm so proud of your growth and the beautiful advice and love you give unconditionally. Stay blessed and bountiful and press. Thank you. I appreciate you. Doesn't look like this live is too live. So I'm going to get off of the live now and get on Facebook Live. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all.